What is the most important thing in your life right now? The relationship that makes everything else make sense. The practice that keeps you grounded. The person whose wisdom you cannot replace. The value that, if compromised, you wouldn't recognize yourself. Now the harder question, are you actively protecting it, or are you assuming it will just stay? Verse 11 holds one of Duryodhana's rare moments of genuine wisdom, and it contains an urgent message for every life in every age. Verse 11. Duryodhana commands his forces, "All of you must now give full support to Grandfather Bhishma as you stand at your respective positions. In military terms, hold your positions. Form a protective shield around Bhishma. He is the anchor. Protect him at all costs. In life terms, know what your anchor is and build protection around it." Why was Bhishma so critical? Bhishma was not just a great warrior. He was the moral and military center. He was the oldest, most experienced, most respected figure on the battlefield. His presence gave others confidence. His strategy gave others direction. His reputation alone was a weapon. Remove Bhishma, and the army doesn't just lose its best fighter. It loses its coherence, its confidence, its identity. Every organization, family, and relationship has a Bhishma, the person whose presence holds everything together, the value that gives everything else meaning. And like Duryodhana, we often don't appreciate what that keystone does until we start to feel what it would mean to lose it. Let's get specific about what our keystones look like and how we fail to protect them. Inner stillness, the most underprotected keystone in any era. We sacrifice silence and peace of mind for productivity and approval. We don't treat it as the foundation of everything until it cracks. And then everything starts to crack and fail. The anchor relationship, the mentor, elder, closest companion, the relationship that makes everything else make sense. We assume it will always be there. We stop investing in it. We take it for granted until one day it isn't there anymore. The sacred practice, prayer, meditation, study, physical discipline. When life gets demanding, this is always the first to go. And without it, everything else starts to feel hollow. The core value, integrity, honesty, service. The day you compromise it for convenience, that's the day the fracture begins. Protect these, not occasionally, structurally. This week's reflection in action. What is my keystone? The thing that, if it collapsed, everything else would too. And what one concrete structure can I put in place this week to protect it? Write it, then do it. Set up the guard before the battle begins. Next, the war horns begin to sound, the conches blow, and everything changes. Hari Om.